So what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Daredevil19 here, and Happy New Year to everybody starting a new year and a lot of awesome figure reviews to come up throughout this entire year, so I'm very excited about that. But this video here is going to be my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. I'm going to throw in a few honorable mentions before we get into the list, and we're going to start it off here with a few honorable mentions that I do highly recommend. Starting from the left, we have the DC Collectibles icons Barry Allen Flash, the Mafex Star Wars Darth Vader, the SH Figuarts Vegito, the SH Figuarts Ultimate Gohan, and the SH Figuarts Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. All great figures, but couldn't make my top 10 list. Anyway, let's move on to my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. So starting it off here at number 10, we have the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z 2015 San Diego Comic-Con Frieza Saga Goku. And geez, that was a lot to say. But right off the bat, this thing was extremely expensive, way over $100, which I found very ridiculous, and that's never happened with any San Diego Comic-Con DBZ figure before, so I found that a little bit weird, but very happy that I was able to get it in my collection because this is my favorite powered down version of Goku. And I really dig the new coloring that they chose for this Goku. The darker color tone just looks great. They added some new color on the boots right there, the yellow and the red robe. You get some nice paint shading on the skin tone. That looks very nice. You get the new belt, which looks awesome. My favorite thing about this figure is definitely the symbols they added on. They just look dope. You get the one on the front and then the one on the back, and that just looks amazing. And the other thing they added in was a new interchangeable face, the angry teeth gritted face sculpt, and that's just awesome. Plus, he was already included with a ton of accessories, so that is a very big plus for me right there. The detail alone on the figure is just amazing, and you do get some very nice articulation, so that's why this is number 10 on my top 10 favorite figures for 2015. And coming in at number 9, we have the SH Figuarts Injustice Gods Among Us Harley Quinn, and this is a phenomenal figure right here. Tamashii Nations knocked it out of the park, and this is the best one in the Injustice Gods Among Us line. She is a very underrated figure. I don't think a lot of people pick this one up, but really she is a magnificent piece from head to toe. They really did an outstanding job with the detail. The sculpt is just magnificent. The paint is practically perfect. She has some okay articulation, not the best, but it is pretty well done. And you get some amazing accessories, and you get a bunch of stuff. My favorite is definitely the die-cast metal guns. I really wish she had paint shading in her hair, though. It just looks really plain. But I mean, it's a great piece. If you love Harley Quinn as a character or you like DC Comics, I definitely recommend this. And that is why Harley Quinn is number 9 on my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. Coming in at number 8 is the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Android 16. This was one of my most anticipated figures of the year, and it did not disappoint. I know it's extremely underrated. A lot of people did not pick it up, but you really are missing out if you don't own this in your collection. It's a perfect Android 16 figure, and the best one that has ever been made. And in my personal opinion, the biggest downfall to this piece right here is the limited amount of accessories. He really does not come with much at all, not even a blast effect or anything. You get 4 interchangeable heads, faces, which I'm fine with that, but then you only get an extra pair of interchangeable hands. That really sucks. That was a big disappointment right there. But other than that, they did a great job on the detail, the sculpt, and the paint. Phenomenal work by Tamashii Nations. And the articulation was executed very well. I really love how they did the mohawk too. Just wish there was paint shading in it. But that is the reason why this is my number 8 on my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. And coming in at number 7, we have the SH Figuarts Star Wars The Force Awakens First Order Stormtrooper. And man, this thing is dope. And I love this a lot more than I thought I would. This, I think, in my own personal opinion, is the best First Order Stormtrooper in 6-inch scale. Tamashii Nations killed it and executed this very, very well. The detail on this piece is just freaking badass, and the paint, wherever it's painted, is practically perfect. A little bit of sloppiness under the armpits right there, but really no big deal. You get some great accessories included with this. You get a few interchangeable hands, and you get that really badass blaster gun right there. That is detailed the hell out. So they did a great job in that department. And then the articulation, I'm telling you, this is the best articulation for any type of Stormtrooper figure. They really nailed that perfectly. And this is why this figure is number 7 on my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. Coming in at number 6 is the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Golden Frieza. And geez, this thing is a beautiful piece, especially having it on display. It looks great. The paint on this is just out of this world. It is amazing. The detail was handled very well by Tamashii Nations. The sculpt is also great on this piece. Love what they did with it. You get some pretty cool accessories included with Frieza, some interchangeable hands, a bunch of interchangeable heads, faces. And for the size of the figure, the articulation is excellent. So they did an all-around nice job with this Golden Frieza. And that is why he is number 6 on my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. We are now down to the final 5 figures, and coming in at number 5 is the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, or Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I love what Tamashii Nations did with this new Goku. My favorite part is definitely the blue hair. I love that new design. And this is my second favorite Goku figure that I own and that Tamashii Nations has made. Another one of my favorite things about this Goku figure is the accessories. You get a bunch of interchangeable hands and faces, but the best part is you get 2 interchangeable heads. You get the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue hair, and then you get the powered down black hair. So that is a very big plus for me. I'm cool with the articulation basic for any Goku figure, so I'm fine with that. The detail, though, I really love what Tamashii Nations did. I love the colorings that they chose for the orange and the blues, and I really love the coloring of the hair. They put some black paint shading in it, and the sculpt of it is great. It's a newer, updated hair sculpt for Goku, so that is a big plus for me right there. I know the skin tone is a little more pale compared to other Gokus. Doesn't really bother me that much. I love all the wrinkles and the bagginess all throughout his gi. They did a good job with that. You get Whisa's symbol, a new updated type of belt, and then I really dig these new boots that Goku has. So they did an all-around great job on this Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and that's why he is my number 5 on my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. And coming in at number 4, we have the SH Figuarts Star Wars The Force Awakens Kylo Ren, and holy shit, I frickin' love this figure. So close to being number 3 on my list, but I had another figure that I like a little bit more. But Tamashii Nations made the best Kylo Ren figure, period. You get some dope accessories included with Kylo Ren here. You get 2 different lightsaber hilts, one to go on his belt, and then you get a regular one without a peg in it. And then, of course, you get that lightsaber, which I think is my favorite lightsaber that has come with any Star Wars figure that has ever been made. They did an incredible job with the detail, that red translucent plastic. It's even got some sculpt work in it. So that is definitely one of my favorite things about this piece. And you also do get a few interchangeable hands. And the articulation, I love what they did with it. You get some beautiful movement throughout the entire figure. My favorite, though, is how they made the hood a separate piece so you can turn the hood along with the head articulation. That is a big plus for me. And usually other figure companies don't even include that. So when you turn the head of the figure, he's looking into the hood, and it looks ridiculous. It just looks stupid. So that is really awesome that Tamashii Nations gave us that option. And you can remove the hood too, so that's also very awesome that they did that. They did a phenomenal job on the detail. Yeah, it looks very plain because it's just one color, but they did put a beautiful texture all throughout the robe, the scarf, and the hood, and I love the tearing and ripping effect all throughout the scarf piece right there, and I love the sculpt work of the hood. I think that looks great. Even the boots look awesome. You get some very nice sculpt work going throughout the arms, and my favorite is definitely the helmet mask. I think they did an amazing job sculpting and painting it. They even sculpted like dents in it, dings and stuff, so it has that battle damage look to it, which looks awesome. They really made the best 6-inch scale Kylo Ren figure. That's why I said it in my review. And this is why it is my number 4 on my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. Alright, we are boiling down to the final 3. And number 3 on my list is the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z Premium Color Super Saiyan Vegeta. I love the new color scheme that they chose for this Premium Color Super Saiyan Vegeta. Yeah, I love the original one. That's an amazing piece, and it's one of my holy grails. But I just love what Tamashii Nations did. I love, like, the metallic type yellow that they used for the hair. It's a nice glossy color. They put very light orange paint shading in it, or very dark yellow, and I love the blues that they chose too. There's a tint of purple paint shading in it, and it just really makes the figure pop. I'm fine with the articulation. I just hope in the future, which I'm pretty sure they will, since the Saiyan Armor Trunks has some updated articulation around the torso and waist area, because I don't like that waist articulation that they had, but I knew they couldn't do anything new with the sculpt or the articulation with this Vegeta, because it was just a repaint. And what I thought was pretty damn cool that Tamashii Nations did with this Premium Color Super Saiyan Vegeta is that they added in a pair of final flash hands, which you did not get with the original Super Saiyan Vegeta, so I was very happy about that. We got 8 interchangeable hands instead of 6, and then we do get the 3 interchangeable faces, so you get some awesome accessories with this Premium Color Super Saiyan Vegeta. The sculpt is great. I always thought it was fine with the original Super Saiyan Vegeta. My favorite part was always the hair. I mean, that just looks freaking badass. Like, man, that looks amazing. It's very sharp, too. And there's the Saiyan armor on the chest, which looks dope. You get wrinkles around the wrists on his gloves, and then around the ankles on his boots. Very nice looking. So he did a good job with that. And truthfully, I think this has become my favorite Vegeta figure that I own. I like it, I think, a little bit more than the original Super Saiyan Vegeta. And all the reasons that I mentioned how great this figure is, that's why it's my number 3 on my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. And now my second favorite figure of 2015 is the SH Figure Arts Star Wars Darth Maul. And all I gotta say is, wow, Tamashii Nations really made the best Darth Maul figure that we've ever gotten. They added in some new updated type of articulation with this Darth Maul, and it's excellent. They did a nice job with it. You can get some nice poses out of this figure, some nice dynamic poses, so I'm very happy with the new movement that they added in with this Darth Maul. I love the accessories they included with Darth Maul. Of course, you get his iconic double-bladed lightsaber with the 2 blades and the hilt, and you also get 2 more hilts, like when his lightsaber got cut in half, so you get to have him wielding 2 lightsabers like a freaking badass. And you also get a few interchangeable hands, so that's a big plus, and you do get 2 interchangeable heads, so that is awesome. You get the normal looking face sculpt, but on mine I got gypped. The one eye is painted all crooked, so that sucks. But you do get this head sculpt, which is the better of the 2, the more angry, teeth-gritted face sculpt, which looks amazing. So you get some incredible accessories with Darth Maul. And the detail, they really knocked it out of the damn park with it. They hit a grand slam with this Darth Maul. Of course, you get some great detail on all the hilts, nice sculpt and paint. The boots look fine. I love the sculpt work in the pants, the bagginess and the wrinkles, even these pieces hanging there. The torso looks fine with the sculpt. Same with the arms, you get nice wrinkles all throughout it, so great work throughout the entire costume. But the best part of Darth Maul with the detail is definitely the head sculpts. I mean, they just did an amazing job with it. The horns look amazing. They have nice paint detail in them, like shading and stuff. And just the red and black paint all throughout the figure look great. Even the teeth. Just nice painted and sculpted detail on there. Same with the eyes. Some of the eyes, some people got some crooked ones like me, but if you get a good one, you got a gem right there. And those are the reasons why Darth Maul is number 2 on my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. And here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. My number 1 figure of 2015 is the Mafex Batman version 2.0. My God, they made the best figure in the whole world. As we take a look here, it's just got great articulation. The wrists move great. I mean, they pop off perfectly, and holy crap, this is a piece of shit. Alright, putting all jokes aside, I'm sorry I had to do that. I thought it was hilarious. That Mafex 2.0 Batman was actually the worst and most disappointing figure of 2015. But right here, this is my number 1 figure of 2015, and you probably already guessed it. Yes, that is right. It is the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z Awakening Warrior Super Saiyan Goku. And Tamashii Nations really made their masterpiece in their DBZ line with this Goku figure. You get some dope accessories, you get a bunch of interchangeable hands, and you get a few interchangeable faces, so I am perfectly happy with that. I know a lot of people did want like an energy blast effect or something, but you can't really complain because it is pretty much an entirely new sculpt. I love the new updated articulation that they put in this figure. We get some new movement in the torso area, then at the upper thigh. Then we do get some at the mid-thigh and around the knee area too. So I love the new movement we get on this Goku, and you know we're going to see it in upcoming future DBZ figures. And my favorite thing and the best part about this Goku is definitely the detail. They went all out on this piece. I love the shading that we got in the hair. I love the new yellow color that they chose as well. I wish the shading was a little bit lighter. It still looks great though, and I'm glad that there's paint shading in it. We get some nice shading around the skin tone area. I love how they updated the shoulder pieces. We don't have that ugly joint hanging over the bicep anymore, so that is a very big plus right there. And we do get a little bit of more paint shading, very subtle though, like on the bottom of his pants right there, and then around the belt and stuff. They really knocked it out of the park with the sculpt on this piece. I mean, geez. Tamashii Nations really is an incredible figure company. They make some of the best stuff. I mean, just all the tearing and ripping effect all throughout his gi. And they even put like, they sculpted little notches all throughout the pants and the shirt to give it a tearing, ripping effect. And it's so cool that they just put something so small in detail on this figure. I like how the belt looks too. They gave it like a blowing in the wind effect. Same with a little bit of the pants too. I mean, just all the little sculpt work of the ripping and tearing. Just an amazing piece. And these are the reasons why this figure is my #1 action figure of 2015. So there it is, my top 10 favorite figures of 2015. Hope you enjoyed the video. I want you to let me know in the comments below what your top 10 favorite figures were this past year. But anyway, that is my video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and favorite the video too. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. Figure, the angry teeth gritted one. That's one of my face sculpts for my favorite. That's one of my face sculpts with that. It's a great piece, great articulation, great detail, and just great. And that's why it's #5 on my top 5. I mean, damn it. And you get some pretty dope accessories. Boo!